Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So, today I bring you another good news. Another charity organization in the UK looking for volunteers. So, I have a couple that I found, but I'm going to be sharing one today because I want to show you all the application process and the full details. So, I don't want to rush it so that you don't come back asking questions. So we're going to explore this organization so that you can send in your application today. All right. I have a good feeling about this one. And you guys know that if you're in the community section, if you're in the WhatsApp group, you would have seen the testimonies there. And even those that are coming into my DM with their testimonies. So that is why I said I'm not going to sleep. I'll keep sharing charity organizations and you guys will do your best by applying. So all you need to do is to gather the necessary requirements and do your application diligently and carefully. All right. So we're going to dive in now. But before we do so, please like this video. It's very important. As you're watching it, you're liking it, you're dropping a comment, and you're subscribing if you haven't done so. Also, please leave your notifications on. It's very necessary. So whenever I post videos like this, you will be among the first to watch it. There's no point seeing the video 2 days later when thousands of people have already submitted. So please pay close attention so that you get the full details. All right. So let's dive in. The name of the organization is Tees Valley Youth for Christ, and the website is tvyfc.co.uk. Right. So if I remember, I will leave the link in the video so that you can see it on the video, not in the description. All right. This is the homepage serve team. First of all, what is the serve team? He says at His Value Youth for Christ, some of our serve team members have come straight from high school, but the majority have either finished university or are taking a break or gap year to serve with us. Some of them are still waiting on God to reveal His long-term plans for their life, but others have a clear calling to ministry and are serving with us to grow as leaders. Joining T Valley Youth for Christ Serve Team means dedicating a year of your life. So you're going to dedicate 1 year for this program, 1 year, 12-month period for this program. They are willing to offer you sponsorship. The Tier 5 visa, they are willing to do that for you to join them. So this is the process of the application. So you start, it says start dates. Our volunteers begin at 2 points during the year. So these are the things you need to note so that you don't come back to me telling me that you have not received any information and you have not received any feedback from them or gotten any response from them. It says our volunteers begin at 2 points during the year. One main intake is in September with a commitment to serve until the end of July. The second is in January, serving until Christmas time. Application process. Once you have completed your application, they will contact your references. Then you will go through a series of 3 interviews with Tees Valley Youth for Christ staff, and if accepted, receive a conditional place in the program dependent on a background check. We aim to give a final decision on all applications within 7 weeks. Remember that applicants for January intake have already started. They'll be finishing in December. While they have started taking application for September intake, which will be finishing next year's July. Okay, so you will go through a training program before you start working in your placement. We place a specific focus on preparing you to do youth work in a British context. We will also take you through practical workshops to prepare you for schools work, youth groups, and community outreach. So you're going to click on Serve the Team, click on Application, and the application opens. It says if you're ready to apply to the Serve Team, you can do so by filling in the online application form. The final date we will accept applications for September is 15th June, and for January is 15th October. So those that are starting in September, the deadline for application is 15th June. So there's still time. Today is the 31st of May. There's still a couple of 15 days from now to fill in this application. But if you want to come for January, you can start your application. The deadline is 15th of October. Okay, so you complete the online application form. Tees Valley Youth for Christ will contact your 3 references. Then they will go through interviews. We've looked at this before. So you're going to click here. It says click here to access the online application form. You will be taken to our online application form for the Tees Valley Youth for Christ Serve Team. Please note that the application does not have the capacity to save your answers before you hit submit. We recommend that you type up your answers to longer questions and paste them in so that you have them backed up. I hope you understand this. So you have to type up your answers to longer questions in a separate place and then copy and paste it into this application form, because it does not have option for you to save, which means if you waste time, you might have to start from the beginning. Okay, so click here if you have any past connections with UK, US ministries, or Greater Europe nation. You can click here. But for people I know that are back in Africa, you click here, view application, and this is the application form. All right. Please note that application, you have checked this. It does not have the capacity to save your answers. It cannot be backed up. So you need to write it somewhere so that even if it logs you out, you can copy and paste it at any time. So fill in this application. I'll just fill a bit and leave the rest for you guys. Put your date of birth, current address, put it, your city, your country of origin. I'll use Gambia this time. Every time is not for Nigeria, so I'll use Gambia. The Gambia. So I use the Gambia, then you put your address, put your email address, your phone number, your country code, and your phone number. Put your Skype name if you have any. Your Skype name would have changed to Team, Microsoft Team, because Skype has closed since the 5th of May. So copy and paste it here. But it's optional, as it says it's optional. Please provide your social media handles. Optional. If you know that your social media handle does not relate to your, what you say you do, the things that you wrote in your CV, if you know that there's nothing there that relates to it, please don't put any social media handle, please. All right. Then proposed date. Are you coming for September or you're coming for January? So if you're coming for September, it says September deadline for application is 1st of July. January deadline for application is 1st of November. So select, how did you hear about this opportunity and what is your previous experience? Tees Valley Youth for Christ. So you tell them you got them from search engine or whatever. I don't want to tell you so that it will not be generic, so that everybody will not write the same thing. Tell them, but not from a YouTuber, please. So church background, name and address of your church you attend. It says note to university students. If you live away from the church you consider as your home church, please also give information about the church you attend while you're away from home. So if you live away from your home and you're a student, you live in the boarding school or you live in the hostel and you attend the church, you must give information about that church, the church you attend where you school. Okay, put it here. Then it says minister or youth minister's name and contact information. That's your pastor or your reverend father What areas of church life are you involved? You see, most of you are not involved in any church activity. You're just a church goer, sit and go. Try and belong somewhere. You see where they're asking, what areas of church life are you involved in? And it's mandatory, it's compulsory that you answer this question. Education and employment. Please list any degrees and list qualifications, academic, professional, or other obtained. You list it here. Brief employment history, spiritual autobiography. Briefly state how and when you came to know Christ. Please include any other significant life experiences that have made you the person you are today. Wow, this is interesting. All right. If you're born again, you can tell them your encounter, how you became a born again, who led you to Christ. You can tell them the experience and all. All right. I don't know your experience, it might be different. Just tell them your spiritual autobiography. Talk about your growth in Christ and what your spiritual life is like today, including how your relationship with God has changed in the past year. Briefly discuss any previous current ministry or Christian service experiences you have. More about you. How would you describe your personality and the way you work with others? While serving on our team, you will primarily be working with young people and children. Why do you feel that you will be effective in this role? I can't answer for you guys. What are some of your practical skills? Youth work, children's work, evangelism, preaching, teaching, leadership, music, sports, dance, cheerleading, arts, design, drama, computer, technical skills, media, video skills, etc. What are your potential stumbling blocks? Please put it here. If you don't have money to sponsor yourself, put it here. It is your stumbling block, but I know that if you want to help yourself, you shouldn't put those things. I don't know if they're trying to trap you, okay? But find something and put there for them. Then this one is very important. What are some of your practical skills? If you say you go to church, what do you do in church? Evangelism, preaching, children's work, because you're going to look after children, so they need to know your practical skills. Briefly describe your relationship with your family, please. How do your parents, guardians feel about you applying to this program? Are you currently in debt? If so, what arrangements have you made to manage it? Have you ever been convicted or cautioned with respect to a criminal offense? If yes, please give details. Then put your medical history. Please let us know if you have any additional needs. How will you manage and maintain your mental health and well-being? References. So you need to put your spiritual reference. Please choose someone who has known you for at least 10 months and is able to comment upon your spiritual life and growth as a Christian. This could be a mentor, small group leader, minister, or someone similar. The name and the first name and last name. Please explain your relationship to the referee, how long you have known them. Put it here. Okay. Email, phone number, your work reference you need to put. So this one will be the person's name and last name, person's email, and the phone number, and you explain your relationship with the person. Okay, then work experience, you choose someone who has known you for at least 10 months as well. This could be an employer, volunteer, coordinator, co-worker, someone you have served with in a missions capacity. Put the same details here. And then character reference. Please choose someone who knows you well and has known you for at least 10 months. They should be able to comment upon your character. We will not accept references from family members. You guys know this one before. Please give any further information which we may need to know with reference to your application. Then you confirm, tick this box, sign here and submit. Please always talk about reference. Your references are your go-to. If you make mistake in choosing someone that doesn't want your goods, you have nailed yourself. So make sure that your references are trustworthy and they can vouch for you. They can defend you. All right. And that's it. Once you're done, you send in this application and wait for them. You guys know that I'm only sharing to help. I don't partner with them. I might not know the full details, but you too can go and do your own research. Okay? And that's it from my end. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you guys success. I'll see you guys in the next one.